I have been absolutely horrendously attacked and harassed and bullied for almost exactly a year. It'll be a year and 4 days. So, and actually, interesting enough, it was somewhat therapeutic kind of telling you guys about what I've been going through, because I've been very, very quiet. I've been very just pretending like nothing's going on, at least from a public perspective. My family and friends know differently. So I have been harassed relentlessly. I have had slander, defamation, just outright lies. My mother has been harassed. My family has been harassed. My friends have been harassed. Anyone at all that is associated with me has been harassed, and just relentlessly. And it's a really good thing that this actually happened now, because my practice is very, very solid now. There's nothing you could absolutely do to destroy my practice. And what can I do to help others overcome obstacles? To just stick to positive messages all the time. What are you saying? Make peace. This is a really good topic. What makes you think I'm not peaceful? When is the last time you've heard me say anything of criticism towards anyone on the internet other than people hating? It was April of 2022. It's 11 months ago. So all the things that you guys deem unpeaceful, you're hearing about it from a biased or straight up lie point of view. So I have been peaceful. Any actions that I have taken is because I had no choice, or because I had no choice. That's pretty much it. I've been peaceful. Show me one piece of evidence that's on the internet that shows that I've not been peaceful. What other people say has nothing to do with me. So, that's something really frustrating, because it's like I'm being painted out to be this aggressive person that's trying to make other people's lives. I'm trying to torment people with the legal system. I'm trying to do all these things, and that's just simply not true. They are a reaction to actions. I have to react in a certain way to protect myself and my children. I didn't have a choice, because I didn't have there's no choice. Literally no choice. If I didn't do what I did, it would be a completely different situation right now. Did I decide to come on and talk about this? I'll be honest with you. I've been struggling with all the negativity. It's after a year, my nervous system is shot. I'm tired. I'm burnt out. I keep trying to just move forward and focus on being happy and just trying to move forward with my life, and other people are preventing me from doing that. So what are the solutions? Solutions are get off social media. That's not a solution, that's not an option, because money that I make from social media goes to support my children. It allows me to spend more time with my children. So that's a non-negotiable. I want to raise my children. I don't want other people to raise my children. So, working all day, that's just not negotiable anymore. I work all day when my kids aren't here, but when my kids are here, I want to spend at least 3 or 4 hours with them a day, playing with them and talking to them. So what else can I do? I just keep moving and hope and pray that eventually people will get tired. And that hasn't happened. It's been a year, and it's kind of crazy. Hating on Dr. Dean has become a very profitable enterprise. And Judgment Day's coming, y'all. I'm telling you. I mean, I've been allocating all my resources into dealing with the actions of another person because I have no choice. But that day is coming. That day is coming to an end soon. So just know that. You know, but overall, I would say the last year's really sucked. And it really sucked because of harassment, bullying, and people trying to tear me down. But what the people that are harassing and bullying don't realize is that all that stuff, that harassment, it built me 1 million followers in 6 months between Instagram and Facebook. If you guys didn't harass me, I wouldn't be where I am. Like, all this harassment has been so mentally exhausting. It's been so spiritually exhausting, physically exhausting, neurologically exhausting. But at the same time, your hate, not all of you, the people that are trying to hate me, has lifted me up. And now my life goals of being able to help people and spread my reach of helping people with back pain, neck pain, has been exponentially amplified. So if you guys truly hate me and you think that I'm a terrible person, stop talking about me. Because if you keep talking about me and you keep hating on me, you are helping me. You are lifting me up. But what have I got in return? 1 million followers. I'm talking between platforms, not just Instagram. I've been gifted $50,000 from patients, my rich patients, that just be like, you are not that person. And they just want to help me. Just $50,000 just given to me to help me pay for legal fees because they know I'm not that person. And what else? I'm going to be on TV again because that particular person knows who I am, knows that I would never be the person that they're trying to paint me out to be. So therefore, they want to help me. So if you guys weren't hating on me, I'm sure that person wouldn't be motivated and inspired to help someone who has helped them succeed. The boats rise together. So it's just this like crazy situation that has been created by other people. Did I start it? Did I come out publicly and criticize? Yes, I did. I was hurt. I was very hurt. And if I would have kept that demon on the inside, it probably would have eaten me up, to be honest. And so this stuff needs to stop. You guys can keep going and you're just going to make me raise up and higher, and all your hate and negativity is just going to raise me up, and I'll still be tired, and I'll still, I'm going to overcome. There's nothing you guys can do that's worse than what you've already done. I've overcome the worst of it. And in fact, now I'm desensitized to it. So you guys could make up all kinds of crazy shit, and I'm just going to be like, must be a Tuesday, Like that's, like you guys can just keep going and going and going, and you're just going to lift me up. And I mean, the angry women on here always projecting your hurt. I'm sorry a man hurt you, but I'm not that man. Truly. Like, I'm sorry that you were hurt by a man. But not all men are bad. If I endure this for the rest of my life, you bet your ass I can do it. Because I just don't care anymore. But I think what's really motivated me to start talking about this is I'm getting messages from many of you saying how strong I am. I don't know how you deal with it. I would have lost my mind. And the truth is that I'm dealing with it and I'm moving forward, but it would be unethical of me to project that I'm unbothered by all this stuff because, it's impossible not to be. And the only thing that I could do to protect myself is to get completely off social media, and that's just not an option because I have a financial and goal-oriented obligation to my daughters. This is a very powerful life lesson for them. And those of you that have big dreams know that people tell you you can't do it. Anytime you have big, ambitious dreams, people tell you or try to discourage you from that. If I ran away from social media, what message would that be telling my daughters when they grow up and start to figure all this stuff out? It's teaching them to not stand your ground for what you believe in. I'm a man of principle, and that's a principle that I will not, under any circumstances, bend a millimeter on, because once you give that desire and passion to pursue your goals and dreams, everything else falls apart. And if there's one thing that I want to instill to them, is it doesn't matter how many people tell them that they can't do what they want to do in life. They're not smart enough, they're not beautiful enough, they're not whatever. People make all kinds of excuses. But I will be there and be like, you can do this. It might be really hard. And there'll be plenty of people trying to stop you. And you may fail. But giving up is not an option if you want it bad enough. So that's really the crux of this matter. Do I enjoy being on social media all the time? Not really, because it's toxic, you know. Do I enjoy the positive feedback that you guys give me about how when I was with my daughters, how it made your day happy, it brought up happy feelings and that kind of stuff, or how I've helped people with neck pain, back pain, just by talking? That fulfills my life mission, my goal, and therefore I'm not going to budge. I'm not going to be intimidated or told that I can't do something